People and then once everybody gets here, I'll go back and we'll cycle
Well,
back.
they might not know yet.
Okay.
So in the, we're not leaving.
Yeah, we're going to start.
Okay.
So join us in Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, welcome to the Park and Recreations Committee board meeting here. We expecting two other people to show up. Until then, we're not going to vote on the approving the minutes because we do need to have a quorum to do that. But we have a special guest today, and we wanted to talk a little bit about the Hassan Creek Trail project. Okay. Could you come up and introduce yourself as a?
Hold on, you got to get the mic.
So just name and address. Hello. So if you can state your name and your address, and we use the microphone because it's streamed, so that way people who are
Can
watching
hear, yeah.
So my name is Rohan Yanola, and I live at 1674 Bridgeton Road.
Okay. Is that in Upper Macungie Township or?
It's in Bryansville.
Briningsville, yes, it is Upper Macungie, yes, thank you. Great. And you're interested in doing an Eagle Scout project, and we talked about incorporating it into the Hassan Creek Trail Improvement Project. Hopefully, we can go ahead and piggyback on some of the ideas here. We met earlier before the start of the meeting here, and we talked about some ideas as far as access maybe down to the waterfall or improving signs or whatever else. And you're going to go ahead and scope it out and figure out what you'd like to do and come back for with your ideas looking for approval.
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you have any questions for any of the board members or anybody have any other questions?
I have questions. Can you spell your last name, please?
YANNALA.
Is that easy? And you're an Eagle Scout, correct?
I'm a Life Scout, but yeah,
One more time.
I'm a Life Scout.
Life Scout. And which troop?
72.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Well, good luck, and we're looking to work together and come up with some good improvements going forward. So thank you for stepping up to recommend this.
Yes.
Okay, thank
And
you.
you said your next plan is going to be you're going to be going there, I guess, within the next couple of weeks to kind of scope it out, and
Yes.
then you have Mike's contact information to.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so send us a description of what you're looking to do, and we'll circulate it and discuss it among the board members and give you approval to go ahead.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
and I know your timeline is you need to have it done by the end of October or the beginning of October?
Well, yeah. So October 17th is when I need to get
October
done.
17th, okay. It's my anniversary, yeah. Great, okay. Very good. Thank you very much for coming forward. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so if we could move over to any public comment. Do we have any? Oh, sure. Welcome.
Thank you. Lisa Roth, 104 Lone Lane. And I am Upper Macungie, and I've lived right next door to Lone Lane Park. In fact, when you're on Lone Lane, you come out of the park, I'm the first house on the right there. So I have overseen stuff down at the park for 34 years now. And I had just wanted to come tonight and question, but also make a plea for some oversight on the e-bikes that I see. There's been a huge increase in the number of e-bikes I think it happened at Christmas time. A lot of kids must have gotten them as presents, and they've been scooting around the park. And the
And the
main
streets.
wooden sign that's at the front entrance says no off-road vehicles. And then at the far right bottom, around the curve there of the walking track, there's two signs going either direction that say no motorized vehicles. So I was curious as to, don't those e-bikes qualify as that? And if so, is there anything that we have, any, workings with the Upper Macungie Police that are trying to oversee that?
Very, very good question. So over the last couple of months, we've been working on updating the ordinance for parks and recreation in light of the new lifestyle community center. And we did talk about that. And I think we were looking to use the same definition as the Delaware Trail. What was the name of it?
The Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources guidance on e-bikes for trail usage.
Yes. And so we're in the process of getting the ordinance updated. Once that ordinance is updated, our next plan is to go ahead and improve the signage. We want to go ahead and we can't put everything in the ordinance, but we want to put the highlights of that particular item. I think we talked about e-bikes already on that signage.
Okay.
Um,
And do golf carts fall into that same?
Yeah, golf
Jurisdiction?
carts, I don't think
We're
We're on that
They need a special permit. Like if there's a tournament or something, they're allowed to use them then. Otherwise, no.
Okay, so Jim is saying that they're not permitted unless you have a special permit for the
Okay. Okay.
golf
'Cause, yeah,
carts.
there's a neighbor the kids are down there all the time, just kind of freewheeling it around.
Are they? So I live down the street from you. Then I live on
Oh,
Maple.
okay.
So I haven't seen them at Lone. I jog in Lone Lane every day.
Okay.
I haven't seen them in Lone Lane, but I see them on the streets. So I don't. And then is it them? Are they being reckless or is it?
Yes, yes. And I
Okay.
did call the police at one point. I watched as they were there were two small children in the vehicle, and then what appeared to be like a teenager was driving the cart, and they were just like going up over crests and trying to get airborne and all of that.
And a
Wait,
golf
I
cart?
called
Wait,
the
is it
police
golf
and
cart or
I-
e-bikes?
Yeah, and I said, who's liable for that? And he goes, it's, because it's on park property. So he did come down. By that time, they had gone back to the house, but I gave him the address and he did stop over.
He
And
did,
He
he
did,
talked to them
Yep,
about
yep.
proper
Because
etiquette.
he called me back then and he said, I just want to let you know that I did go to the house. I did explain to them the ordinance that they're not supposed to. They tried to push back and say they have a license on it.
Mhm.
And he goes, well, but that's, you can be on the streets with it, but you can't be freewheeling around the grass in the park with it.
Wait, was it a golf cart?
Yeah.
And they have e-bikes. Is this all from the same house? The same house that has the
Oh,
e-bikes
no,
have the
no,
golf
no,
carts?
No, they're not the e-bikes.
Oh.
E-bikes is a separate, but this is also the golf cart that I've
Oh,
seen
okay.
on several occasions, right? And when they were first questioned about it, because several neighbors have called on them about it, and they said that they are taking equipment down for soccer games and everything. So they pile some equipment, go down there and sit, but then
Were they vehicle? What are they taking?
the golf
Equipment.
cart.
On a golf cart?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, okay. And
Okay,
that's
so I think
separate.
we should take an action to go ahead and look in the ordinance update that we worked on to see if we address the golf
Wait
carts.
a minute. I don't think we mentioned golf carts. I don't
I-
remember talking
I
about it.
didn't think of addressing golf carts. I didn't think that was.
I don't remember that.
I know they have
You
a
wouldn't
tractor.
think. I
over
mean,
there,
I
it's used for the
thought that's
field.
all like, down in
Yeah, that's
Florida and all that,
different.
where every house has
Well,
one. You don't gotta worry about that kind of thing. But to know that the e-bikes, you're addressing that, there'll be new signage and all that. That's very much a relief. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
bringing
Did
it
you,
up.
excuse me, do you see a problem with the bicycles as well, that you brought that up?
You mean just regular?
The e-bikes you brought up.
Oh,
yeah.
the e-bikes, yes, yes. As far as, I mean, the kids they're shooting out of nowhere, and those things are fast. I can't believe the speeds they can get up to with those.
Hmm.
And they're shooting across the walking path.
Okay.
There's
I
a
didn't-
lot of them,
I
and when
didn't
they
know
come
when you had
down
seen
and
that.
they don't get over. They expect the people on the path to get out of the way. if they're just walking, I walk my dog daily, twice a day there, and yeah, so you just
I could
do
see
see
that.
it just seems like it's a little dangerous, and it's like, well, the
Oh, yeah.
signage is up there that says, but then I thought, well, maybe they're not considered an off-road vehicle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's kind of in the gray area, isn't it?
And because they're e-bikes, they're quiet. So that's the other thing too. You don't hear them, and they're coming up behind, and they won't say like on your left or something like that. They
Right.
don't. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Ryan's electric powered driven mobile devices. Is that what it says?
That's a different piece. I was looking at vehicles.
I don't remember us specifically saying golf carts. I know we talked a lot about vehicles, but I don't remember mentioning golf carts.
I don't think it-
Did
in
we?
there specifically
Yeah, I
says
don't.
golf carts.
It does or does.
Okay.
Ryan, do you remember?
No, but I'll take a look. I will follow up on that item.
But like you had said, if they use it to transport equipment, like Jim said, they get a permit ahead of time? Is that how they do that?
Normally when they have the tournaments. because
Right.
It's throughout the whole park.
Right.
They're allowed to have them in there, but that's the only time we allowed them.
But they don't-
If somebody's just going and driving, we don't know. it,
Right.
That's,
But if
It's
there's a
something-
tournament or an activity, they're
Yeah.
allowed to have it for
Yes.
that. Okay.
So I think we just need to be clear on the signs as we develop these signs. Yeah, very good point. Okay, good. Any other public comment? Okay, let's move on to staff reports. Ryan?
Sure. I'll have it up on the screen here for you.
If you guys, you're welcome to stay, or you can hang in there, or whatever you'd like to do. Thanks.
So since our last meeting, just a couple of program updates. At our last concert in the park, we had a MVP 360 basketball sports clinic prior to the concert in the park that had 36 participants. The following day, we had our Pause in the Park event, which was our collaboration with the Western Lehigh Chamber of Commerce. We worked with them this year for the dog-centric event, replacing Barktoberfest with this offering. And we estimate the number of participants was over 2,000 individuals on Sunday the 31st here at Grange Park. Mighty Kick Summer 1 had 55 participants, and our Zumba outdoor summer session had 10 to this point. Upcoming events through June and a little bit of July, because we do not meet in July as a board. Our Pause Cause Pizza with the Wildlands Conservancy is on June 26th. MVP 360 Sports is coming back out with a baseball softball clinic before the concert on Saturday, June 27th. Our next concert in the park is Saturday, June 27th, starting at 5:30. Mighty Kicks Summer 2 begins July 19th. Little Athletics begins July 23rd. I apologize for my typo. I'm sorry, our July concert is the 25th, so we have 2 concerts. And then anyone who had signed up for the Premier World Travel trips, that first trip is July 29th to August 4th. We've been selling a lot of splash pad cards. So if anyone has purchased a splash pad card, reactivated an existing card they had, we have 972 to date. There are several still to pick up. So if anyone wants to come pick them up at the Community Lifestyle Center, as of this past Monday, we are looking forward to them doing so and using our splash pad.
Do we have a number that we stop at, or
No, we haven't. We
okay.
didn't have a max. I think we have a couple.
What have we had previously in previous years? How does 972? That sounds like a lot of cards.
It's up there. I'd have to pull the exact numbers. I don't have them with me in front of me.
So I think we need to monitor that, right? And we don't want to exceed the capacity that we're capable of having there. And if that's the case, maybe next year we need to say, hey, the first 1,000 people or whatever we determine that is the capacity. So I don't know, Jim, if you've looked at all, or have you seen the amount of people on the splash pad, or has it been a
It-
problem?
When we had the heat wave, it was packed. Now there's people showing up, but not normally as many as this time of year if it was a lot warmer.
Okay.
So it is being used.
Okay, so as the board and staff, if we can go ahead and just keep an eye on that and make sure that we don't create a problem beyond the capacity that we're capable of handling.
This past Monday, summer camp for the summer started, and we were at 491 total participants of an available 555 spots. The 491 is more campers than previous years. Specific highlight is our transition to a teen takeover kind of camp. Instead of a counselor and training program, it is a true camp, but for teenagers with teen-specific curriculum items, and we actually had more 13 to 15-year-olds registered this year than we did for the CIT program last year.
That's great.
And then just, rocking and rolling on our grant, continue to apply for grants whenever we can.
Okay, great. So I know we got the master plan for Lone Lane Park approval, and we actually got a second grant. Do we have a plan or a program, or what's the schedule of going forward on that?
So the next steps are we did meet with we were required to meet with DCNR for a kickoff meeting for what the next steps are, requirements for the grant. And once we get a community center open, we can continue to push forward on that project. We have the bones of what we need to do, and I have the next steps. Probably the first next step is to form a steering committee prior to creating an RFP to get a consultant to help us with the master plan. So that'll be the next step that occurs over the next couple of months.
And we can do that in the off season when things slow down a little bit. I think
Sure.
I could imagine what you're going through right now,
Yep.
Ryan, you and Emily, and trying to get staff set up for Lifestyle Center and
A lot of moving parts, but the one highlight about the Lonely Master Plan grant that I want everyone to be aware of, number one, between the two grants, we have $144,000 to complete it. So anything done with the master plan process will be fully grant funded, number one. Number two, to dispel any misconceptions that were put out in the latest newsletter, our intention of highlighting this as a capital project wasn't that a master plan was completed, just that we were receiving grant funding to start one. I did receive a lot of phone calls from interested neighbors around the park with the assumption that we had already completed without their input. That will not be the case.
Okay, great. And then the other, we have the Loop Trail grant also.
Last week, we had a meeting with DCNR and our engineering team with HRG to get the next steps on that aspect. It's a little different of an application compared to the master plan, and we are looking to follow up with HRG in the next couple of weeks to get our game plan to move it forward.
Okay, very good. Any questions?
No, I'm good. I like that list, Ryan.
We try.
It's helpful.
Okay, Jim, anything you want to add on the maintenance side?
Ready for me? We have our normal general maintenance. We have collecting the garbage, inspecting the play equipment, park repairs, cutting the parks, and spraying pesticides. And we're doing that all summer long. Some of the other projects we were working on, we're getting the new bathrooms at Grange ready to go. That should be open soon. So we were installing some inside stuff, toilet paper dispensers and toilet roll dispensers, soap dispensers. We had to flush a sewer line over at Pavilion number 4 in Grange. It's blocked up.
Oh,
Our normal equipment repairs on the mowers. Did install some cameras over at the new UMT office. Repaired bathroom lock at Grange that somebody tried to get in or picket or something, but it was, they jammed something in a lock that we had to take out.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we,
Wait, wait,
It
what?
doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I don't know. It looked to me, I had my, my partner take it out, but it looked like somebody actually tried to get a key in there and it broke off. You know, so that piece was sticking.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get our key into it. So we had to take it apart and get that piece out.
Hmm.
Again, that doesn't happen often. This is kind of oddballish, actually. We installed all the signs at Grange bathrooms. We set up supplies in the tents, took the tents over for summer camp, which started. You prepped Splash Park for open, which is open now. And we were helping the office move to their new location. And we removed some brown branches from the storm. And I got quite a few to get to do. We didn't get around to everything, but we're also working in this building now to get ready for the police to move in. So kind of what we were doing this last month, and we had 72 bookings at the parks this month.
In a month.
72. Yeah.
Are you guys still removing? So Lone Lane still has a lot of branches down.
Along the woods, there's some. You probably saw them there. And that gets hit a lot, and I just didn't get over to that area, but we had
Gotcha.
some at Browningsville go down, and Ricky Park had some go down, which we're probably concentrate more on this week, but we were picking up what we could to keep us going. But with all these moves, we're kind of spread thin right now.
very good. Any other questions, comments?
No, I'm good.
Okay, great. Old business, we talked about the trail improvement project at Hudson Creek. Park ordinance update. Okay, so last month we agreed on what we were putting together for the ordinance, and I think the next step was to have the Ryan, maybe.
So next steps are, it is currently sitting with our solicitor for his review. It will be publicly advertised in a newspaper publication on the 24th of June, and it will be an agenda item on the July 2nd Board of Supervisor meeting. As long as it is approved, it takes 7 days to go into effect. So it will be in effect as of July 9th, if approved.
Good. Okay. And then I think it'd be good if we could have some representative. I'll try to be there at the meeting when the ordinance goes into public comment. So,
And I will
You'll
mention
be
about
there, right?
meeting locations at the end of the new business.
okay. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So with that, so I guess after July 9th, maybe Lisa sees him as well at Lone Lane Park. These
We already have the quotes for all the new signage to be able to put rule signs up at the various parks. Lone Lane is one of the ones we identified.
those guys are getting awfully aggressive. Like as soon as one leaves, another one like rolls in. I don't know if you, Lisa, if you've
Yep.
seen the ice cream trucks go in and out of Lone Lane Park. So I'm not making it up. Not crazy.
I believe you.
He doesn't believe me.
I will say one of our special events earlier, end of May, had 4 show up at 8 o'clock in the morning that were not invited to an event. So yes,
Wow.
I do believe you.
Ryan, can we all get a copy of it before it goes to the board? I know we made changes.
Yep. After Andrew reviews it, I'll make
Yes,
sure everyone
please.
gets his comments.
I know
So
we
I
talked a
think
lot about the
Jackie has it on the Google Drive. Okay.
It is up there?
And she actually, at the last meeting, she was putting comments in that document on Google
I'll go back
Drive.
and look at that.
So
Thanks.
you should have the latest there with the comments from the meeting last
Okay.
month.
Ryan, that's pretty early for ice cream anyway.
It was an early event.
Ice cream for breakfast.
Talk to
I
you.
like ice cream, but I'm pretty sure I can't do that.
For kids.
Okay, very good. So maybe you can give us just a little snippet on the Lifestyle Community Center.
Sure. Things are moving fast and furious over there. As of this past Monday, We have moved most of Emily and I over into the building as staff, along with our newly hired facility coordinator. Chase Massera was hired as our third full-time Park and Rec employee who will be responsible for facility operations at the Community Lifestyle Center.
What was the person's name again?
Chase Massera.
Is-
Chase.
Is he a Penn State grad?
I'd have to go back and double check.
A young
I
guy?
know he has some Park and Rec background. He actually interned for Bethlehem, City of Bethlehem last year. We had met him previously. He's hitting the ground running. We also have one site lead hired, and we have a large group of front desk staff attendants who have been feverishly selling splash pad cards. They've also been talking up memberships and explaining the membership benefits. And I'm finally being able to hand off my tour guide duties to others to give tours of the Community Lifestyle Center. We're kind of a mix and match right now, temporary, with some folding tables and laptops in the community room A and B till the office areas are finished. The front desk counter is coming along nicely, putting the final touches on that. Interior line striping, wayfinding signage is going down. All the office furniture and community room furniture has been delivered and has been being installed throughout this week. A lot of divider curtains and scoreboards are still coming together with our vendors that are responsible for adding those. A little bit of electric work. Our AV systems are being finalized, and TV screens and controls and all that are being buttoned up. So almost all the fitness equipment has already been installed on the fitness mezzanines. There's one piece of equipment and a couple, I think, 10-pound dumbbells that are back ordered that we're waiting on. But we are in the home stretch. They just today poured the front entryway concrete, and yesterday poured the concrete for the flagpole gathering area out front. The parking lot has been fully, except for the drop-off circle, has been fully paved and line striped. So all the line striping's in for all the various parking spots. The EV charging stations were in the process of being connected to electric today. So they get there in about a week or so with finalizing those. We have 5 electronic vehicle charging stations, and sitting over at Fast Signs Allentown for me to pick up are 7 Blue Zones parking spot signs that I will eventually get to Scott and Jim to install for us. Blue Zone parking signs we are trying to work with Blue Zones Allentown goal and initiative to be live longer, healthier. And one of them is active. One of their core tenets is active movement. So as part of our trying to become an accredited facility or Blue Zone certified facility is to put parking spots the farthest spots away from the building and get people to walk, actively move into the Community Lifestyle Center. So we have 7 of those spots that'll be going into the facility. Construction fencing will be coming down in the near future. Temporary job site trailer will be coming down in the near future. So we are moving.
Yeah. Wow. Everything's coming together.
Did you say you all are moving into that building, all the rec people?
Yep. So all Park and Rec staff will be out of the Community Lifestyle Center, so that when the movement of township admin staff and township police department happened, we wanted to make sure we made that move specifically for splash pad cards, and then kick off our membership sales to get people in the habit of knowing that now when you're interacting with Parks and Recreation, yes, you're online with the Dash registration system, but you're not coming to 8330 Shantz Road. You'll be coming to 340 Grange Road to the Community Lifestyle Center.
That's permanently?
Unless they're kicking me out of the building, which I don't think is going to happen. But as of now, our offices are over there.
Very good. So you're actually actively giving tours now to the general public? Is that
So we are doing it on a sign-up basis through Dash. So there are, just like a Zumba class or something like that, you can sign up for a specific time slot. We've limited it to 8 to 10 people. I think 8 was the final answer. Every couple hours. Hard hats and safety vests still have to be worn during these tours because it's still active construction, but we are actively giving those tours. Don't know the grand total on memberships sold, but I know a couple of people have come back from those tours and bought memberships.
Mhm. Okay, great. Do we have an official opening date yet? Or
Soon
is
to
that
be
still in
announced.
the work?
Soon to be announced.
Soon to be announced. Okay, very good. Thank you. Any questions?
No?
Okay, moving on to new business. Department mission statement.
So one of the items that we've done with our community lifestyle center staff during their onboarding is we have referenced the mission statement coming out of the 2025 comprehensive park rec open space plan and some other information that was compiled from the department over the past couple of years. As a team building activity, we worked with them to come up with various department wide mission statements. So from that plan, all the backstory, all the recommendations, the guidance of where we're going as a department. Narrowed it down to 3, had them vote. They had overwhelming favorite. And I said the next step was to bring it to the Park and Rec Board. I apologize, I don't have paper copies of your agendas because in all the moves, there are no copiers in this building at the moment. So I'll read it out loud and I'll make sure you have it for between now and August. We can continue conversation, not asking for a final mission statement tonight, but I said the next step was to make sure the board had input. So according to the Community Lifestyle Center staff, the one they would like to see as a department mission statement to proudly serve the community at large by providing an all-inclusive, centralized space with amenities that focus on health, wellness, and socialization with an attitude on continuous growth. So I will pull together Park Rec Open Space Plan, some other examples or suggestions
Yeah.
we heard in this one, so the board has it for between now and August to review and think about and provide feedback.
Okay, very good. Okay, last item on the agenda here, I think, is the meeting location update. I guess this building is closing down. It's going to be a police station for a while.
For a little bit. So they saved the best for last. This is the last public meeting in this building for the foreseeable future. But since we do have a community lifestyle center that will be ready and operational to host things like meetings, all meetings beginning in July will be at the Community Lifestyle Center. Address 340 Grange Road, Allentown, PA, 18106. And it is in multi-purpose room A-101. So you will not have to wear a hard hat at that point. We have identified one of the multi-purpose rooms to have things like the Board of Supervisors meeting, Planning Commission, Park and Rec, zoning will all be in the community center moving forward.
Very good.
So
Okay. We're looking forward to it.
it's going to be fun.
Exciting times for the township. Yes.
Lot of moving parts.
Okay. Any other questions, comments, courtesy of the floor?
I want to recognize Deb for being a wonderful volunteer on the sign-up sheet. I know, but I love it. I love it.
You know what? I think I'm a jinx. Okay.
Why? Oh, because it's been
I've
canceled.
signed up for two
Yes.
events,
Yes. I know.
and both of them got canceled.
Yes. We'll keep testing it.
That is the beauty of having an indoor facility rather shortly.
No.
And just Mike is not a jinx. It's weather forecasts this summer are a little interesting. One thing to be aware of with the movies, even with a lower probability of thunderstorms, we've got to look at the fact that that's a lot of equipment to set up. And, you know, if it does get wet, it will ruin that equipment. So
Right.
the company we work with has some strict guidelines. Also with inflatable screens, you get some wind numbers up a little bit higher. It becomes a challenge. Some of them are wind rated for nothing more than 20 miles an hour. So
Or else
We-
I get knocked out.
we understand,
You'll miss the movie.
and we are looking at ways to reschedule them. And the the June one, we're looking to reschedule. I think Emily's going to share it out. It will be in connection with one of the Grub and Grubit Granges like it was last year.
I think it's June 25th we
Yeah,
made it, didn't we?
that's when it
Okay,
was.
I already added it
Yep.
to I updated it.
Thank you for taking care of all that.
You're welcome.
It's nice to see, the emails come out. And
We need to
remind-
get more people on that email list.
Yeah,
I want to get some new people.
yeah. And we still want to tap into the high school
Yes.
volunteers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But we're going to wait till fall because now
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's scattered.
yeah, but like for instance, for the trail improvement project,
Yes.
we'd like to
Yes.
make sure that they get involved at this particular point. And
That's a
if we
good
have
idea.
we could even make a presentation there at the high
That's a
school.
good idea.
And say, hey, look, we're looking to do this. Okay, we need people that are capable of,
Good idea.
moving mulch or whatever it ends up being. And I think we coordinate through the principal, I guess, of the high school.
Yes. And I can take care of that. I can set up
Spell check
something
will
with
take care
him.
of that one.
Just looking at what groups need hours or
Right.
which
That is-
not all the clubs would do something like this, but
Yeah.
we can find them. And again, with 72, I know he left, but they have an active troop. I'm sure there's plenty of kids in there that would help out, even if it's not for Eagle Scout.
Okay.
Oh.
Very good. Motion to adjourn? Anybody?
Some
I
You-
suck at that.
Good job,
Okay,
Wes.
Very good. Okay, we're done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
I gotta take all the
And the
placards
food
and
trucks
everything.
haven't been getting rained out.
No.
That's an improvement over last year.
And we are seeing a car count, pretty good car counts, but we're seeing about 250 to 300.
Oh, I believe it. I haven't been, well,
I always wondered, you have such a big slate of activities and
Uh-huh.
things going on. Are there any things that are slow that you want to maybe,
No,
no.
no,
no?
not really. I mean, in all honesty, Grove Group right now it's turnkey. Jim puts a barricade up, makes sure the garbage cans are emptied. We put the barricade out this morning. We send the email out. Here's where you park your truck. See ya. That's it.
So
And we're
it's-
not doing the farmer's market. They're doing that on their own.
We're just making sure same thing. We put the barricade out. We make sure the garbage cans are emptied, and that's it.
How has that been?
No, but I will talk to Terry.
So the ones that have they sell at the back of the trailers, they're pulling their trucks, the front wheels. off the
Forward.
grass.
Okay, I'll mention it to him.
Meant to actually take a picture next
No, that's fine. I'll mention it to him because he sets up the ring around the outside.
We didn't have a quorum.
And
We
they're
could-
all-
What happened to Kathy?
I will.
I don't know.
Did anybody get an email?
No.
She said that